What's up guys, Fred here, and today we're going to create this amazing artwork.
As you can see, it looks kinda magical, I would say. And here we have these beautiful lines with this beautiful glowing space, or I don't know what else can we call this. And yeah, I posted on Instagram a few months ago, and it went pretty good. It got like 254 likes, and I was asking people what would you actually name this thing, and they were saying like glowing shadows or whatever else. Anyway, like she's a galaxy. You can also come with some interesting names, but anyway, doesn't really matter. Let's get started. So first of all, let's go to Photoshop. Let's go to File and New. And we are going to create project with width 1000, height 1250. It must be pixels here. That's very important. Resolution 300, color mode RGB color, and let's press create. So if you want to follow along and get exactly the same images, what I would suggest you to do is, for example, this we have here two images that we are going to work with. First one is this image, and if you want to download it, just go to unsplash and then slash at Lily Pereira, like that. This is the woman that actually I'm sorry, this is the woman that actually made this image. So yeah, you can download it here and use it in your own project. And the second image that we're going to use actually is going to be this image here, and you can also download it. You have to go to unsplash and then to Jesse Bowser, so you can find the link here basically. Anyway, so let's now take the image, and this is the first image, and put it inside Photoshop. And first of all, let's make sure there are no empty spaces left. Let's make it bigger. Let's press OK. So, and also let's go to layers and delete this background layer because we don't really need it. So the first thing that you will notice is that we are going to have our pattern, basically our where is this thing, the space thing, only on the white color, and that's actually pretty easy to do. So first of all, let's take just any image. Doesn't really matter if we take that image. For example, you can take any pattern that you want to use. It doesn't really matter if you use my pattern or not. I'm just gonna go with this one. Let's say let's show with this one. Yeah, let's put it here, and let's make this big like this. Okay, so as I said, you can use any pattern. You can just go to unsplash and type here pattern, and you will find different images, and you can use any of them. So what do we have to do? Let's turn this off. Let's now select this image, go to select color range, and now for example we can press on the white color, and if I press on white, you will see here that we have everything that is white is actually selected, everything that is black is not selected. So here you can play with fuzziness. For example, if I make this higher, we have more selected white. If I make this less, we have less white selected. So make this somewhere in the middle like this and press OK. And now we get this selection that has selected only the white colors. So when we have this selection, let's just choose our pattern. Let's turn it on. And now when your pattern is selected, you can press here and see what happens. Now we see our pattern only on the white spaces, on the white places. So for example, if I turn this off, now pattern turns its own pattern. If I turn the image off, as you can see, we can see where the pattern is actually located. So that's pretty cool. That basically means we can now use any pattern we want to. So for example, let's say you want to change the pattern to something different. So we can just press right here, and then we can go to replace contents and choose any other image, for example this one here, and you can see the pattern is replaced. But again, the problem is that this pattern is too small. So let's say we want to make it bigger. Of course, what do we have to do? First of all, press here, so there is no link between the size of the mask and the size of the image, because we want to change the size of the image. We want to make the image bigger, but at the same time we want to make sure the mask doesn't change. So we can press on the, and again, if you don't know how mask actually works, go to my YouTube channel and in the search type their mask, and you will see I have the 2 lessons regarding how masks work. So choose this is your pattern, and then just go to edit, free transform, and make sure you increase the size. I would also rotate this like this. So now let's press OK. As you can see, again we change the pattern. So you can try out different like patterns if you want to. Another thing you have probably noticed here that we have here this kind of white line which actually looks really bad, I would say. And there are actually few things we can do. First of all, let's delete this mask here. So just take the mask and put it in the trash bin. Turn this off, select your image again, go to select color range, and now select again the white colors, but this time make the fuzziness to the maximum. Okay, let's just try this out. Also, you can get closer, and for example, you can take this plus tool and add more colors to select. So for example, we selected all the white colors. Now I want also to select the gray colors. So if I press, it also selects the gray colors, and like this we make sure we have less borders. So let's press OK and also make fuzziness to the max. So okay, as you can see, now our selection is much bigger, which is good. Now if we go here, turn this on and create the pattern and see what happens. Now it looks much better. True? True. So when we did that, finally let's go and grab our pattern that we were using. I mean, for example, this one. Let's bring this here. So again, let's press OK here, and again we were using different patterns just for experiment. I wanted to show you that you can use any other pattern and create something that belongs to you, some unique artwork that is yours, and not just copy what I did. So let's just turn this on, and the problem here is that we have here these legs, and like if we, for example, if I take this pattern and I put it to this image, so for example, let's turn this off. Now we can take this mask basically and just move it up, and when you see the selected layer, just release, and as you can see, we have now this pattern on, we have now basically this mask on this pattern. And the problem is that right now we can see the legs, which is really bad. So let's just go back. I'm sorry, 1 minute, I'm sorry, wait, let me just let's see, let me turn this off for a second. Okay, so now let's create a new empty layer. Okay, and now we want to make sure we remove the legs here, and for example now we can choose spot healing brush tool here, the first one, and spot healing brush tool is going to help us to remove the legs. That's why we go here, oops, we go here, we make the size a little bit bigger, and even bigger, I would say, like this. Also make sure you have here content aware selected, make sure you have here sample all layers selected. Also make sure you are doing this on a new layer. Okay, that's very important. And now for example we can try to remove this, her legs or his legs, I don't know, and now let's do the same here, and look, perfect, no evidence of legs at all. So now we have to make sure that we have to put both of them in the mask. In order to do that, we have to create a group. So select this layer, now hold Ctrl or Command and select the second pattern, this layer, and now just press here on the group. When you press on the group, as you can see, now they're grouped. For example, if I press here, I can open the group. If I press here again, I can close my group. And now what I want you to do, yes, I want you to do that. Take this mask here and bring it up like this, and just release it and see what happens. Now this mask is on this group, and that's why everything that is in this group is going to be in the mask automatically. So perfect. Now we can like delete this thing, we don't need it, and that's it basically. You see how easy was that? Let me see actually how long is this tutorial. Just 9 minutes. I mean, that's nothing, guys, come on. And what actually, so I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to get more, make sure you subscribe, because I'm creating daily cool video tutorials, and I try to be as different as possible. And by that I mean I try to create tutorials that you can't find on any other channels. For example, this kind of artworks, other artworks. So I mainly do modern, I would say, artworks, and you can also find them on my Instagram, so at Fred's Gallery, many cool things. So, and if you're just starting to learn Photoshop, then you'll find a link below in the description for my free Photoshop course that you can sign up. You can learn Photoshop essentials and create many cool projects, and also learn how to earn money with Photoshop, where to find clients, and so much more. That's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you on the next lesson. Bye. Okay, that was too emotional.